The word Exodus in the Greek language means the way out. This book takes place 400 years after the end of Genesis. The 120 descendants of Israel that initially moved to Egypt have grown to millions of people over the course of 400 years. They went from being a large family to being a nation. But there's a dilemma. The promise given to Abraham was that he would be a mighty nation, but also that that mighty nation would occupy the promised land. God had made them into a mighty nation, but they weren't in the promised land. So the story of Exodus is God calling his people out of Egypt and leading them back to the promised land. So the first 18 chapters are God rescuing the nation of Israel from the slavery of the Egyptians. God uses the 10 plagues and the parting of the Red Sea to do this. The next 5 chapters are God establishing an agreement or a covenant with the nation of Israel. This is when Moses receives the 10 commandments on Mount Sinai. The rest of the book is God establishing how he desires to be worshipped and how we should approach him. God then gives Moses the blueprints to build a tent, which is called the tabernacle, where God promises to establish his presence and the people are supposed to worship him.